Good day, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Tutor Ayodele. So today we are going to be looking at how to construct this isometric block. So you watch out my other videos for the construction of this one. So let's start with this one. First, you need to rule your construction line. Right. This is an isometric block, so you start at 30 degrees. Now, this is my 30 degree. Remember, this side of your set square is the 30 degree. This is your 90 degree. This is your 60 degree. Okay, so we get another 30 degree going this way. You can see that. So we get a 90 degree going up. Now, this is our plane. This is where we are going to start our drawing. Remember, this is not our drawing yet. It's just our construction line where we want to start our drawing. Now, we cannot take measurement. You can see that from here to here is given 20. And from here to here is given, okay, from this edge to this edge is 55. And we are told that from here to here is 40. That means here to here is 15, here to here is 15. Okay, so let's go. Let's measure this side, 20. That is my 20 that I bowed. Okay, this side is 15, as I said, 1.5 centimeter. Okay, we are told that the whole length from here to here is 55. Let's just put it on 55. Now we have taken our 15 away. The rest, we are going to take 15 away from this top also. Okay, so going up like this, we see that the distance here is 50. So we just go 50 up. All right. All right. So we are going to get a line going up like this, going up here, going up here, going up here. Now from this edge, that's this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. Now let's go. Use your 90 degree to get perpendicular lines. Okay. Now we cannot take our measurement. We see that from this side to this side. Okay, first from here to here is 50. And we were told that from here to here is 15. If we say 50 minus 15, that should give us 35. That means the distance here to here should be 35. Okay. So I'm going to measure my 35. That's 3.5 centimeter. This is my 35. Okay. You see that from here to here is 20. So on this side, I'll measure 2 centimeter. And also on this side, 2 centimeter. Okay, I can just join them together. right? We know that that side is 50. Let's measure, let's go 50 up. All right. We can join this 50 and this 50 together. Okay. Now, we need to get a line coming like this and a line coming like this. So how do we get that? We put our 30-degree set square in this direction. Okay. So you get your 30-degree. So you roll your construction line to the second edge. Now adjust your T-square. Okay. So the distance from here to here is given below. That's 110. Now if you measure your 110 from this top, okay, my 110 should be 11. Okay. All right. Now from 110, we have taken 20 away. That remains 90. So we'll measure 90 here. This is 90. Then we can just join them together at this edge. Remember, rule your construction line. Okay. Now what's left? We need to get this side with a faint line. All right. Let's go this way. To this edge, we get a faint line. To this edge. Get a faint line. Now, how do we construct this circle up? If you see the distance from here to the middle of the circle is given as 27.5. And from here to here is given as 35 to the middle of this, to the center of the circle. Now let's do that. Let's get this distance here. Let's get 27.5 this way. This 27.5 this way. Okay. From 27.5 coming this way, we have 35. We get 35. Okay. Remember, these ones are not the construction. We are rolling faint lines. So you just use a construction line like this. And like this. Okay. All right. So this is the middle of our circle. This is where our circle wants to be. Now, what's the we were given the diameter? We are given the diameter to be 18. That means the radius should be 9. Remember, diameter is 2 times radius. Now, if you want, okay, so to get the radius, we are going to divide the diameter into 2. 18 divided by 2, that will give us 9. So we are going to measure 9. This is my 9. I mark it here. And the total length, 18. Is 18. And the same way, this way. 9, 18. So I mark 9 this way, 9 this way, 9 this way, 9 this way. Now I use my 30 degree to form a square with those markings. Okay, so I got a square there. Now we can use different methods to get this ellipse here. We can do by dividing this one, finding the diagonals, but I'm going to use a very simple techniques. So I'll be using a very simple techniques. Now just get, now when you get your compass, you put on this side. Now you touch this edge, go this way. Sorry. On this other edge, go this way. Then I'm going to divide this into two. I'm going to divide this into two and divide this into two. Now what's the measurement there? We have 0.9 centimeter. When we divide 9 into 2, we're going to get 4.5. So this is 4.5. Yes. Okay. So those are the middle. So from this middle, I touch this edge. Okay. Okay, so our circle is complete. Now we move on. We can see that the center is still going. So let's just elongate this our line. Let's move it forward this way. Let's move it forward this way. Okay. Now, okay. So we enlarge this line and we see that the height of this is given here as 35. And from here to the middle of the circle here is given as 80. Now, what are we going to do? That means we are going to measure 80 this way. Then from 80, we are going to get, okay, let's do it like this. We have 80 here. Then we have the diameter of this bigger circle to be 46. So when we remove this 46 from 80, okay, let's say 46 divided by 2. That should give us 23. And when we remove 23 from this 80, we are going to get our length, which is 80 minus 23. We have here to be 7. Then we have here to be what? 5, 57. Okay, so to remove this part, we see that this part is 23. If we remove 23 from 80, we get 57. All right, so we are going to measure 57 to this point. Okay, this is my 57. Then from 57, we can now go upward. Okay. So we measure this as 35. So my 35 will stop here. Now we say we cannot take our 23, which the 23 we take away from here to here before. So this 20, 23. And that's our middle of the circle. Now we said is what? 46. So we guys go 23 this way, 23 this way, 23 this way, 23 this way. We have gone 23 this way. So we need to go 23 this way, 23 this way, 23 this way. All right. So three. This is this. All right. So now we can now form a square. And we have gotten our isometric square. Now what do we need to do? We do the same thing that we did before. We get this, put it on this side. Okay, you put to this edge. Now we are going to divide this line into two again. Divide this into two also. Remember the distance from here to here is 23. Divide 23 into 2, we get 11.5. Alright. So this 10, 11.5. Same thing here. 10, 11.5. Okay, those are the middle. Now we can put it in the middle and we close the circle. Okay. Now from this, we're going to get a line coming down like this from this edge. Okay. From this point, we already have a line. For this point, okay. For this point, we're going to get a line. Now, remember this is 35. From here to here is 35. So we are to make what are we trying to make? We are trying to make this curve downwards here. Now we have this the 35. Okay. Join it here also. Okay. This edge, create another line. Then from this edge, create another line. Now we already have a line dividing it here. What do we need next? From this edge, we create a line. Okay. Let's divide. Let's divide into 23. These are 23. Okay. So we get another line there. Now I don't know, you should be seeing this. This is the diagonal. So how do we get the downward part again? From this point, we put any of this point. Okay. So we get the curve going this way. All right. From that point, we just get a straight line downward from this edge. Okay. So we have it this way. Now to draw the circle at the middle here, what do? We have the diameter to be 16. Just divide 8, 8 like this, 8 like this, 8 like this, 8 like this. Do the same. That's 0.8 centimeter. There's 0.8. 0.8. Okay. 0.8. 0.8. Okay. So with the aid of your 30-degree set square, I'm going to create another isometric box like this on this edge. Right. This edge. On this edge. Now, on this point, touching this point, Right, from this edge again, touching this point. Okay, you can actually use your set your right. You can close it. um, Close it. All right. So now you can bold it. Right. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's a mistake. Okay. And this edge also, at this point. Now from the middle. All right. So now you just need to bold everything. All right. You can clean your construction line if you want to clean it. Now, what's next? You just join this line and this line. How do you do that? You can use your ruler. Use your straight ruler. And there we are done. You can actually label your work. And when you are labeling, make sure you give distance. You give at least 1 centimeter to your label. You can see how this is. All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and watch out for this for the video of the construction of this one. Thanks.